fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the expansion era Boomers taking on the expansion era Boomers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Tom Seaver.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Ready to go? And here's the veteran outfielder, Greg Vaughn. The Y to kick the pitch. Clips the outside corner, and we are underway. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Andre Dawson now at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. In there, and it's 0-1. Seaver, the former Rookie of the Year, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So up next, Chili Davis. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Vaughn, round second on his way to third. And that's a double. Oh, the throw is wild. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And now the veteran third baseman, George Brett, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Next pitch downstairs, 1-0.
I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark in 1980. Didn't miss by much. Finished at 390.
Righty delivers. And that skips in the dirt. The season Brett had in 80 was out of this world. Led the league in average, slugging, and OPS. Next one off the plate inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Got him. 2 down. Jim Thome getting ready to hit. Hard ground ball, base knock. Davis headed for the plate. He scores. It's 2-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Tomey off of first with 2 away. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And he deals. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. The Boomers are on top 2-0. Back here at the ballpark and on the hill, Nolan Ryan.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first, and now here's a speed threat, outfielder Ricky Henderson. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn. That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1.
Nope,
just missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The 2-1.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next pitch misses. 2-0.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next pitch off the play. 3-1 now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Ryan checks over to first, and he's back. First offering, and it just misses.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
There goes Junior. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Carter makes the catch, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Boomers lead it 2-0. Top of the second, leading off Gary Carter.
The catcher, Gary Carter.
Seaver back to work. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one off the outside edge. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And the righty deals. That one missed. Swinging a foul straight back. Goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And a count 1-2. And the pitch. On the ground, right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. Good eye right there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next one just misses. And the count is filled up.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And he walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And stepping in is the speedy Craig Biggio. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1. Smith at first, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The pitch. That misses, and that's ball two.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
There goes Ozzie. Pitch misses. Throw, safe. Piazza too late with that one.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment or guys are going to be running all game.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Greg Vaughn. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Murray racing over to make the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now the number 2 hitter, Andre Dawson. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch, and he just misses. Two on, 2 outs. And fouled off. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Reggie Jackson. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch just misses. Ryan, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. There's a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch is outside.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Righty to the plate. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Eddie Murray, the next to hit. This guy has turned into a beast. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Next to hit, Mike Piazza. In there for strike one. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Murray off of first with 2 away. Next offering is downstairs. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, and we're all square. It's 2-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now here is Joe Morgan.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. Check swing. He went 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back after this on the show. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now Chili Davis.
Chili Davis.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That one lifted to left. Henderson moves under it. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
the third baseman, number 5.
George Brett digs in now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Seaver, 6'1" righty, 24 years old. Of course, a 3-time Cy Young Award winner. Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-0.
Two balls, one strike.
That one is upstairs. The kick, the 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Junior makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jim Thome. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. First offering misses the mark. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Henderson on the move. Racing, makes the catch. And that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. All even at 2-2. And welcome back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his...
Out towards left center. Vaughn. Long run on his horse. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's a speed threat, Tony Gwynn. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Henderson at second with nobody out. That one misses, and 1-1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's the ball. Carter's throw, not in time. Stolen base.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Left-hand batter waits. Off the mark there. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Runner at third here, nobody out. Right-hander kick steals. Ripped to third and caught.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Kicks and fires. Good eye in that spot. Runner on at third, one gone. And a 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. And the right-hander deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Mike Schmidt will hit next. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. That should fire up the dugout, and they grab the lead. It's 5-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And next is the designated hitter, Reggie Jackson. And the first offering is not close. Reggie, a powerful designated hitter, hitting 5th in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Still only one out here in the inning. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind and the pitch. Strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Next pitch misses inside. Ball 3.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is popped up. Brett settles underneath it. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And here's the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Singled and scored his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1. There's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 5-2. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jeff Bagwell. The pitch. That one drifts inside. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
The 1-2. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and deals. In the air, left field. Henderson moves under it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ozzie Smith now at the plate. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. Foul ball there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back, and here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
The catcher.
He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And a pitch. And misses inside. In the dirt. Carter to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And first offering is fouled off. That misses off the outside edge. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the count filled up 3-2. So now 3-2. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty delivers. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky.
So the lineup flips over. And here is Ricky Henderson. 1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And here it comes. And a good eye there. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Gwynn stands in now and watches strike 1. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Vida Blue preparing to come on if needed. Hunter, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And he grounds one to the right side. They get the force out number 3. So they strand a pair. We played 4. The Boomers are out in front here. 5-2. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That catches the zone for a strike, and that's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Strike 2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Got him looking. And now 1 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page
The
right now.
left fielder, number 23, Greg Vaughn.
Digging in, Greg Vaughn. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Ground ball to the right side. Morgan picks it up, gathers, and throws to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Andre Dawson. And that's in there for strike 1.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Snags it on the run. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Ken Griffey Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering way off the plate. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dawson drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away.
The designated hitter, number 9, Reggie.
Next is the designated hitter, Reggie Jackson. In there for strike 1. The pitch. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. 1-2 now. Into center. Davis under it. And that's the inning. And welcome back. Top 6. And here is Chili Davis.
Chili Davis.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
First pitch, and he just misses. Seaver goes 6'1", more than 300 wins in his career, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Way high.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The line to kick the pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Now the third baseman, George Brett. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 0-1. Liner, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jim.
So now the DH spot, Jim Thome, 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. First pitch doesn't find the zone. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Davis, the lead runner, out at second. Brett on at first with nobody out. Out to short. Ripken to second. On to first in time. Double play.
The first baseman, number 5.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Here's a big power threat. Jeff Bagwell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering misses the mark. Bagwell measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Bagwell started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Here's a 3-0. And that one is in for a strike. That's in there. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Line drive. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here's the catcher, Gary Carter. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Check on the runner. Bagwell back on a dive. Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. Runner on the go. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-3. Vida Blue gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Eddie Murray getting ready to hit. A switch hitter batting right.
Eddie Murray.
The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, catcher, Mike.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that's in there for strike one. The pitch.
Ball one.
Activity in the bullpen. Ron Guidry, the left-hander, up and throwing. Runner on the move. That one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. That's down and in.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And he deals.
Count full.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Smith over to second and two. In time to first for the double play.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses.
Count 1-0.
There's a strike. The 1-1. And that skips in the dirt.
1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. And the pitch. And there's ball 4.
First base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just
The batter,
mentally
number 8,
prepared, knowing that if it's
second
not on a
baseman,
tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Morgan up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Left-hand hitter waits. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Ripken, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line to left, and it goes just foul. In the air, right field. And it drops in. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Now the batter now, Ricky Henderson. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. Next pitch misses inside, and the count 1-2. Kicks and fires, and that's
2 balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. And a pitch. Misses off the inside. 1-0. Bullpen activity starting up now. John Franco up and loosening in the pen. Gossage, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And a pitch.
Ball in.
Swing and a ball popped up, and that drops foul.
Man, he's been really good, about to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
Next offering upstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue, so we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Now it's going to be Craig Biggio. A strikeout and a walk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runner at first with no outs here. Pickoff throw, back standing. He's in there safely. The tying run at the plate. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch is outside. Righty to the plate. Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and he reaches safely.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tom Seaver won't go any further tonight, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. Tom Henke comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the left fielder, Greg Vaughn, 1 for 3. In there for strike one. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Upstairs. Bounce to the left side. Oh, great stop. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up, clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
2 on, 1 out. Andre Dawson, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the righty deals. And now the count is even.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
So digging in, Chili Davis for the 4th time tonight. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check swing, and he held up. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 on, 2 outs. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And now it's filled up. Smith at third. Biggio on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And now 1-2. Next one misses. The count now 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence and it's a multi-run home run.
Junior batting with one down, takes a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next offering is fouled back. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The 2-2. Now one missed. Three-two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now the lefty. Popped in the air. Left field. Vaughn racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Mike Schmidt. He's already homered in this game. And that's in there for strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Tapped in front of the plate. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's a lead for the expansion era. 5-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. John Franco.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's the third baseman, George Brett. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The next offering misses. 1-1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
In the air, left field, down the line, and Ricky Henderson the grab. Brett out on the play, and a quick out, number 1. And now the DH, Jim Thome. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. In the air, fairly deep to right field. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5.
And now it's going to be Jeff Bagwell. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. First offering misses the mark. Good eye right there.
2-0.
The wind and the pitch. That just misses, and it's 3-0.
I got 3-0.
And that's ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And here's the catcher, Gary Carter. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Bagwell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Step off throw to first. Bagwell dives back in safely. Another throw over, and he's back again. Two outs, and now 2-0. And there's a ball. Three-0 down.
Yeah.
Carter checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Snap throw to first. And he's back standing. Next pitch is popped up. And they take care of Carter for the out. And that will end the inning. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Boomers lead it 5-3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's some real power at the plate. Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
Blue back to work. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Ripped on a line. And there's 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So up next, Eddie Murray.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First pitch, and he just misses. That one missing inside. The wind to kick the 2-0. There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And here it comes. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 6-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
out, bases empty. Here's the power hitting catcher, Mike Piazza. First pitch, not close. And he deals. And a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one hit to right. Dawson under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Cal Ripken Jr. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And the first offering is not close. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Next offering upstairs. And a 4-pitch walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Morgan in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Oh, 1 down. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Ripken off of first with 2 away. Left-hand batter waits. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Now snap throw to first. Ripken gets back easily. Popped up. And it falls. Here comes Ripken. Smith with a relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff man, relay throw to the plate, a perfect strike, and a great way to end the inning.
Dennis Eckersley will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ozzie Smith. The pitch. The other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And stepping in is the speedy Craig Biggio. Up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get the out. Here's the left fielder, Greg Vaughn. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines. That one's in there, 0-1. That's a slider for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Schmidt tossed to second. They get the double play, and just one out to go now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andre Dawson.
So 2 down now, and here is Andre Dawson. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Eckersley measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Line drive, base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Chili Davis digs in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First offering, and it just misses.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
The pitch. In the air, left field. Henderson on the move. And that'll do it.
Well, not all saves come easy, but he didn't let things unravel. Good win for the boys today.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.